Happy New Year to all our friends and volunteers. We'd like to introduce you to a few of our volunteers. Here are Ursula Nakafiro and Florence Hayu, two members of the board of Adelante Africa, Uganda in Kampala. This is Asaba Damiano and Julius, two teachers at St. Joseph's School Igayaza, who also volunteer for Adelante Africa. They look after the FAL Adult Literacy Project and are also active on the committee of the Adelante Africa Nursery School. Here are a group of Adelante Africa volunteers all looking at some land that was donated to the Omwaana Tugende Children's Home by Madi Musiol, a volunteer who lives in Spain. In order to raise funds for our projects, we give presentations to institutions in Spain about Uganda and what Adelante Africa does there. In 2019, these included a number of government-run language schools for adults, primary schools, secondary schools, and also the American Women's Club in Madrid and the Institute of Linguists. Here is Kathy Myers, in the middle of the photo, with a donation from the Getafe Adult School of Language Learning after her presentation. Donations and fundraising doesn't only happen in Spain. For example, a retired Irish businessman donated money towards automating the Bunura oil press recently. And here's Anne Cadwallader, outside Sainsbury's supermarket in Belfast, selling women's group products for Christmas. She was greatly helped by Nura Stroud, wearing a spectacular themed sweater to fit the occasion.
The Omwaana Tugende Children's Home. The inside of the hall where the children eat and where the baby class of the nursery school takes place has been given a much-needed coat of paint. Also, two of the houses have had a makeover. We have put face bricks on the outside walls up to window level to protect them from little hands and feet. Everyone is very happy with the result, and we hope to be able to do this on more houses when funds allow. A number of children have been resettled over the past few months, and new children have joined the home. Here are the newest children. They range from 3 to 5 years old. New children quickly get used to being at the home and join in with the fun and games, in this case the hokey cokey, a big favourite from the smallest children to the largest, including the care workers. Meet Annette. We have taken on financing her training as a social worker. In return, she's living and working at the Omwaana Tugende home in her holidays. Here she is between Susan, the warden of the home, and Dennis, the care worker who supervises the children's homework and trains them in agriculture. Lastly, we are very grateful to the primary school, La Encina de las Rozas in Madrid, who donated the money to buy this merry-go-round. The children love it, as you can see.
The Adelante Africa Secondary School. Last October, the first set of children sat for their O-levels at the school. The invigilators who came to supervise the exams were very impressed by how well-behaved and smart the children were. Let's hope the results are good too. They should be out by mid-February. Christina Latham-Koenig, the volunteer of Adelante Africa responsible for the secondary school, and Alison Blair, responsible for the secondary school sponsorship programme, were out in Uganda in November. Here they are at the end of a teachers' meeting. They were very busy talking to the children, observing the teachers, checking the accounts and attending the board and committee meetings. And here are the children singing and performing a song at the end of year festival.
Uganda.
The time for sponsoring children has come around again. The new term starts at the beginning of February 2020. We're looking for people to sponsor children like Agnes, a child from the Omwaana Tugende children's home who has finished primary school and we hope will be joining the secondary school this year. And here are the children who were sponsored at the beginning of 2018 at the end of the year. Anyone who feels able to sponsor, please look on the website for the relevant form.
The Bunura sunflower oil press is a very important project of Adelante Africa. It has the potential to improve the economic situation not only of the young people who work there, but also of the farmers living in the area. It produces healthy virgin sunflower oil in small bottles and jerry cans. This year it has benefited greatly from the input of George Lethcano, who studied development management at LSE in London and who's been working alongside the rest of the team in 2019. He's been implementing administrative changes to make the accounts clearer, more ordered and transparent, and has been doing research into seeds and manufacturing processes to make the press more productive and efficient. We're not out of the woods yet, though. We still need investment to make more technical improvements. However, when the Ugandan Board of Standards came to audit the factory to decide whether to renew our official number in December, they praised the changes that have already been made and renewed the number on the spot. Everyone was very happy.
In July, and for the fourth year running, the functional adult literacy groups held their annual get-together. Here are women from some of the 12 FAL groups. This year, our research group from Manduli Synergy did some fieldwork to analyze the needs of FAL members and other farmers in the area. The idea is that a joint project between Adelante Africa and Mandulis, focused on the FAL, will emerge from this. They stayed to attend the FAL celebration. As in other years, there was plenty of food, a women's football match, and colorful songs and dances for everyone to enjoy.
Dr. Lucia Turion Merino, a dermatologist, made a proposal for Adelante Africa, which won the first prize in a competition organised by the Spanish Academy of Dermatology. Some of this money has been used to buy smart cameras, which will be distributed in government clinics in Kakumuro as part of a photodiagnostic programme where dermatologists in Spain will advise doctors and medical officers in Uganda about dermatological diseases like this one and their treatment. Some of the money will also be used to improve the facilities in the government clinic in Kakindo, where the doctors work when they come to Uganda. The dentist in this photo has been using this chair for the last 15 years. Money will be spent to replace it with a reclining chair with proper equipment which can be used by him and by the surgeons when they visit. The next visit by the doctors will be in February 2020. This is the list of the doctors who will be going.
The Adelante Africa Nursery School is bigger than ever before, with over 80 children. Here are the children in baby class and the children in top class. This December saw the graduation of the children from top class. It was attended by many parents. First, the children said a poem. Then the children got their certificates, accompanied on one side by the head teacher and bursar of the school and on the other by their parents.
Young Women's Hairdressing and Sewing Classes Graduation Day. Another memorable day in December was the graduation day for the girls who have studied hairdressing this year and for those who've been taught how to sew. Again, the hall filled up with parents come to see their daughters dance, sing and receive their certificates. Both classes presented their teachers with presents, and here is the hairdressing teacher receiving hers. Then they acted 8 plays and danced. After the show, there was lunch, and in the end, certificates were handed out by the teachers, with the Secretary of Adelante Africa and the project coordinator asked to take part. The girls all went home happy with their certificates and ready to put their new skills into practice.